One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Badgers will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense takes the field for the first time today. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They boot it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Badgers offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up at the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Got the quick pass. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Makes a man miss. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a baller from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
The Badgers are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Trying to run it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. To the air, it's O'Neal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Badgers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's caught. It's good. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll park it right around the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snap it to the back. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Dupree. The Badgers get it past the sticks.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Badgers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
7, Syracuse 0.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Quick pass on the jet motion. Breaks into the open. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Collins. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score.
Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ford. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. The Badgers will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Wants to throw. It's Collins. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 17.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity.
Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's McFadden. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Cuse! Quick strike.
Just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And his son's just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started. This drive from the 24. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Nothing but green grass down the middle. They finally get him down. A huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Dropping back, it's Collins. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Tremble. Touchdown.
Needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Running into the open space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, he'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Will be turnover on downs.
They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, it's blocked! They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's 4. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Syracuse right back at it.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll take another shot here. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. To throw, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. It's Farrell. Oh, he got loose. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's McFadden. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Extending the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Orange! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
Spikes the ball, and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's Collins. Under fire. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The old coaching cliche, go win every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.